All right, today's video is just going to be me being real with you about where the world is heading, what AI is going to do to all of us, and my honest, genuine thoughts as a 27-year-old navigating all of this. Now, I'm gonna be very clear, I'm not your typical 27-year-old. I've built a business that's done over 37 million in sales. I run a team of 60 people across 3 companies I own and control, and I use AI inside of my companies every single day. So I'm not theorizing about this, I'm in it. And what I'm seeing on the inside is genuinely concerning. Now, let me be very clear, this is not a doomsday video. This is how I'm actually thinking about all of this and what I'd be doing right now if I were starting from scratch, because 5 years ago, I was folding burritos for minimum wage. So here's what's actually happening. And I want to just talk about this honestly, no sugarcoating. Knowledge work, the stuff that we went to universities for, the people who are building entire careers around, it's all being commoditized fast. Engineering, design, legal research, consulting, coding, AI can do all of it now. And in a lot of cases, honestly, it does it a lot better than humans doing it right now. And when that happens, when one AI tool can replace what a team of 10 humans could used to do, companies, newsflash, they don't keep the extra headcount. I was able to fire 10 people a couple months ago and save $80,000 per month, nearly $1 million a year on my payroll of my company. You think I'm not gonna do that? That's capitalism. Every business is doing this. Look this up. Meta just released an article from Mark Zuckerberg, their founder. He's cutting 10,000 people from Meta. A team of 100 employees goes down to 10. And that's not some prediction for 2030, by the way. That's gonna happen this year. I watch this happen in my businesses right now. We use AI every single day to do things that used to require multiple full-time people. But here's the thing that nobody's talking about. Where do all of these displaced people go? Trades, nursing, service jobs, teaching. And then those jobs get completely overcrowded. Wages get pushed down, competition goes up. The whole labor market just compresses. I think about this a lot because I'm 27. I'm right in this window. This used to be the phase of life where you're building your network, you're in school, you're in your career, your wealth, yet the ground is shifting underneath all of it. And I'll be honest with you, I saw the cracks in the system before AI even showed up. When I was in college, I was pre-med. If you're an American, you know that basically means studying really long hours, biology, organic chemistry, the whole thing, right? To go to medical school. The whole pitch was work hard, get a degree, get a stable job. You're good, right? I don't think so. I watched my university professor. I was 20 at the time, he was 42. He was a guy that I genuinely look up to. One day after class, he casually told me that he had finally finished paying off his student loans. 42 years old. 20 years after graduating university, he was living in a 1-bedroom apartment the size of his dorm room. And then there was this medical doctor that I knew, almost 50 years old, older guy. He made this offhand casual comment after church one time that he was finally clear from his medical school debt. And then I saw him walk back to his 1998 Toyota in the parking lot that looked like it could break down any moment. That was the safe path. That was a reward for doing everything that society tells you to do. And that was before AI even entered the picture. Now, I want you to take that reality and I want you to layer AI on top of it. The ground isn't just opening up, it's literally splitting wide open and people are falling in. So the question is, what do you actually do? And this is where I think most people are getting it completely wrong. The default response right now is defense. Learn a trade, go into nursing, just save your money, write it out, hope for the best. Look, I'm not gonna sit here and trash that. If you need money right now, you take what you got. Period. And I've been there. I was folding burritos for minimum wage while I was in university. I was working for $12 an hour minimum wage as an emergency medical technician. When you call 911, the guy that shows up in the ambulance, that was me. I know what it's like to be in survival mode, trying to figure out how you're going to make rent. But here's what I learned, and this might be an uncomfortable thing for you to hear. Survival mode is not a plan. It's a holding pattern. And if all you're doing is playing defense while the entire world restructures around you, you're going to end up in the exact same place that my university professor ended up. Same place that the doctor ended up. Decades of doing everything right with almost nothing to show for it. And I've thought about this a lot because I view the world from a very systems-oriented perspective. I look at patterns, and the pattern with every major economic shift, industrial revolution, the internet, mobile, it's always the same. There's a small group of people who position themselves on the right side of it. And then there's everyone who either doesn't see it or they see it, but it doesn't move. And the gap between those two groups is extremely big. Very quickly, the thing that separates them is never intelligence. It's never talent. It's never even money. It's positioning. It's being in the right vehicle at the right time. And I think about this all the time because when I was broke, when I was that kid in the 1-bedroom apartment, splitting it with 4 guys buried in student debt, I wasn't dumber than I am now, but I didn't suddenly become smarter and then I started making money. What changed was I got into the right vehicle. I stopped trying to survive inside of a broken system and I found something that actually worked with the way that the world was moving, not against it. So let me just tell you what I'm personally doing and what I built, because I think that that's a lot more useful than me giving you some theoretical framework. After I failed a whole bunch of stuff, and I did fail a whole bunch of stuff. Dropshipping, I lost a lot of money in that. I tried a whole bunch of random side hustles. The thing that actually changed my life was selling digital products. And I know that might sound like a very specific technical thing, but hear me out because this is a lot bigger than that. A digital product is just simply anything that's educational, that's delivered online. A course, a guide, a coaching program, a community, whatever that is. You create it one time, you sell it in an infinite amount of times over and over. There's no shipping, there's no physical anything. And the profit margins are insane. It's like an 80-90% margin. Now here's why this matters in the context of everything I just said about AI. When AI disrupts a market, the people who get crushed are the people in the middle. The people who are getting paid to do the tasks. Copywriters, analysts, junior developers, customer service, all the people doing the work that AI can now do cheaper and faster. That's the middle. And it's getting eaten alive. But the person who owns the system, the person who has the asset, who sits on top and uses AI to do the heavy lifting underneath them, that person never gets replaced. That person gets more powerful. And that's what digital products are. You own the thing, AI helps you build it, market it, and scale it, and economics are completely different from everything else out there. And when I started, I went from folding burritos and splitting rent 4 ways to making 50 grand in my first 30 days with this business model. And in 8 months, over $500,000 in profit. And now AI does all the work for us. I mean, literally the stuff that used to take me months, content creation, funnel building, all of it, one person can now do with AI. It's almost unfair how much easier it's gotten. And by the way, I'm not even talking about creating your own thing. These are people who sell other people's digital products and make serious commissions. Not the 3% Amazon affiliate thing. I'm talking 50, 60, even 90% commissions on products that already exist, already convert, already have the infrastructure built. You just simply send traffic. That's it. I've watched a 19-year-old kid make $31,000 in 40 days selling a course that he built about a video game called Rocket League. That was his thing. No audience, no experience, no business background, just genuinely a kid who followed a right system. That's not one-off, that's not luck. I've watched this happen thousands of times now across the most random niches that you can imagine. Friendship advice, $7,000 in 30 days. Skiing, $11,000 in 14 days. Hairstyle, addiction recovery. It doesn't matter what the niche is. And the part I really want to get across is this. This window is barely open right now. People are still paralyzed, doom scrolling, debating about AI, waiting for clarity. And while they're waiting, a small group of people are quietly building. By the time everyone else figures it out, the early movers are already established. That's how it always works. That's the pattern. And I've been on both sides of it. I've been the person who was late. I've also been the person who's moved early. I can tell you right now, it's a completely different life. Now I want to say something that I think is really, really important, because this is the whole narrative online right now, is that life is about getting rich. Lamborghinis, mansions, private jets. That's what success is. No, it's not. I'm not going to sit here and pretend money doesn't matter, but I will, because I've been broke. I've been laying in bed, staring at the ceiling, wondering how I'm gonna make rent. That's a terrible way to live. And yes, I've done well for myself. I retired my parents, I bought a 7-figure home in cash. I travel the world whenever I want. I'm grateful for that. But the thing that actually changed my life wasn't the money, it was the peace. It was waking up and not having that pit in my stomach, being controlled by a clock or a boss or a bank account. The ability to say no to things that drain me. Be present with my family and the people that I care about. That's what wealth is. Not the physical material stuff. It's the freedom and the peace. Every year, with your savings, you buy less. Your job is paying you the same while everything else costing more. And you're not actively building something. It doesn't have to be massive. It doesn't have to be overnight. But if you're not building, you're falling behind. Not because you're working hard, but because the system is designed to erode the position while you're standing still. And I've learned this from watching a lot of people. Over 3,000 people have come in and used the systems that I built, and the ones that actually changed their life, I mean genuinely changed, buy your mom a house type of money, they all had this one thing in common. It wasn't talent, it wasn't some crazy advantage, it was that they just decided to move. That's it. They stopped consuming and they started building. They didn't wait for the perfect moment, they just made a decision and then they figured out along the way as they took action. Every day that you spend in analysis paralysis, scrolling through depressing content, watching a video about the news, about how bad it's gonna get, waiting for someone to hand you a roadmap, that's a day that you don't get back. And the gap between where you are and where you could be gets wider. I'm not saying this to be harsh. I'm saying this because I've been the person stuck in that loop and I know what it takes to get out of it. It's not motivation, it's not inspiration, it's a decision. And the people who are going to be fine through all of this, through the AI stuff, through the economy compressing, through everything that's coming, they're the people who built something. While everyone else was talking about it, they were building. So here's where I'll leave this. I'm 27. I don't know exactly what the world is going to look like in 5 years. In 10 years, nobody does. But what I do know is that the patterns are here. And I've studied them, I've lived through them, and I'm sure you have as well. I've watched thousands of people navigate them, and the pattern is almost always the same. There is a moment of disruption, a small window opens up, a few people move. The rest of them spend 5 to 10 years watching from the sidelines, wishing that they took action. We're in that window right now. I think most people are gonna miss it, but not you, because you're here watching this. And if you feel that pull right now, saying that I gotta make a decision, I gotta move, I gotta take action, I'll tell you that instinct is usually right. If you wanna see the full step-by-step system, like the actual framework, the free AI tools that you can get started with right now, how everything connects and how my students and I are quite literally building 10, 20, even $100,000 a month businesses with no prior experience, I put together full training here on YouTube right down below. Just tap that link, it'll take you over to the training, and I'll see you on the other side. But remember that you gotta make a decision right now. 5 years from now, you're either gonna wish that you had made the decision or you're gonna be the person living the life of your dreams. That's all I got. So tap that video training right there and I'll see you on the next one.